the root username and password. So I can't even find the user.txt, but I know that this was in here. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. What do you guys think of the CompTIA certifications? Network Plus, Security Plus? Get your thoughts. If you're new here, my name's Ash, I'm 27, I'm a cybersecurity enthusiast, and on this channel we currently go through all of TryHackMe walkthroughs on our way to being a professional in cybersecurity. On today's video, we're going over another TryHackMe walkthrough called Ignite. For my notes on this room and all others, check the description for hack notes down below, and in the description you can find timestamps and links to anything else that I mentioned in the video. All right, let's get started. So I've logged into TryHackMe and I've navigated to Ignite. Now, caption says a new startup has a few issues with the web server. Great, so we know already that this is going to be a website or a web application we're going to be looking at. And if we quickly look up Ignite, we can see here we've got, this was a part of a live CTF, boot to root. So we're going to be trying to escalate our privileges once we have access and root the machine, and there will be some sort of exploit we're looking for. Great, so I have my room IP and I've already booted up the machine. So there's nothing really here for the description. We've just got root the box, designed and created by Darkstar, who does some awesome content, and also Paradox, and we just have enjoy the room, and you can follow the room creator. And then as far as flags, we just have a user.txt. So let's get on the VPN and then let's see if we can ping our box, which we can. So let's start off with a rustscan, and not to our surprise, we do see something running on port 80, which as we saw, most likely the web application. So there was nothing else in the scan results. Let's do a -p and look at the port 80 and then run this through nmap with a scripts command so we can see some more information about it. While that scan is running, let's open up Firefox and let's just have a little bit of a peruse around. Alrighty, so we have Fuel CMS. We're also greeted with a version number, so that might be helpful if we're looking for a particular exploit. So maybe there's a vulnerability with this version number, so we can lock that one away. So it looks like this is running Apache. So there's also some instructions for installing the database, some permissions that need to go on some files or directories rather, making some configuration changes. So we have some important files that we might want to take a look at if we can. And then down here we have, that's it. To access the Fuel admin, go to this Fuel page, username admin, password admin. Great, so we don't even need to run GoBuster or FerrixBuster to try and find this page. It's giving it to us and there's no brute forcing. We've handed the credentials, so that's a nice easy win for us. So going over to our Fuel page, we can see here we were redirected to login and some random string. So like we were told, let's log in with admin. And as we log in, it is highly recommended that you change your password from the default of admin. Nah. Okay, so it looks like this is a classic CMS. We've got like pages, we've got navigation, like menu items. So navigating to our page, we've got the ability to upload files. So maybe we can get a reverse shell of some sort. We have the ability to search. Looks like we can upload into the navigation area too. We have assets. This is probably where we would put things like images, maybe even videos. So there's asset folders, docs, images, PDF. It looks like we're the only user. We have full access. Going on to the activity log, we have my IP that I've logged into, and then somebody's just logged in with admin, probably when the room was created. And that sort of looks like it. So there's nothing else that I can really see. So we have a couple of upload points where we could possibly find a vulnerability. So it looks like we've got a Apache. Please, if anybody knows why this happens, please tell me. HTTPD 2.4.18. So perhaps we can look at that, but I think we should start with this version number and let's just go broad and see if we can find something for Fuel. So let's look up searchsploit and let's type in Fuel. So it looks like we've got a few options for the Fuel CMS. Now we are running version 1.4 and we see that we do have some options. So you might have to go through these one at a time like I have in the past. Okay, I just made a quick directory for this room. So let's use searchsploit with the -m and let's get more information about this exploit. Sorry, it's not more information, it's move. So we've moved this exploit to our current directory. So let's go ahead and cap that out and see what it's doing. Actually, I'll open it now, it's a bit more readable. So since this is for version 1.4.1 or less, then there's a good chance that this is going to be working for ours. So it's going to be asking us for a -u flag so we can enter the URL for our vulnerable website. So let's go ahead and use that. And we can see using our permissions that everyone does have the ability to execute it. So let's run it through Python. It's going to ask us for the -u. So let's provide that. HTTP, let's grab our IP address. address. Now it's not in the root directory, but it's in that fuel directory. Let's go ahead and run that. The exploit has given us something. So running ls, and giving a page not found. So let's run who am I? Interesting. All right, so we are going to be using that with our sudo. So apparently we don't get permissions. So once we run that command, then we have shell access. Great, so now it's a case of looking around. We can try and do a reverse shell to upgrade. So let's start with that. We'll do a listening netcat on 4242. We'll put the command in like so, try and get a reverse shell. Awesome, once we've got that, we can see who we are logged in as, and we can go ahead and upgrade our shell with the following commands. I'm just gonna paste in what I have, and I think I've stuffed my shell up. Okay, once we've upgraded our shell, then we can run who am I, we can print our working directory, which we can see here, plus we can see who we are. So we can run ls, and we're currently listing out what is in the HTML folder. So let's go look in our home directory and list out what we've got going on here. Looks like we're the only user. Maybe we can just list out what is in the main directory, because we are looking for a user.txt file. So the other way we can do it is we can just search for the file using the find command. All right, well that didn't work. Let's go etc password, see if we've got other users. MySQL, nothing's really jumping out at me. So maybe let's go inside this fuel and we can see what's in here. Now there were some important files back on the website originally, one of them being this database. And inside there, we actually have the root username and password Mimi. So I can't even find the user.txt, but I know that this was in here. So let's switch users to root and the password MEMEME. We've escalated our privileges. It's right there. How did I miss that? Okay, so I don't know how I missed this originally, but there is our first flag. So we can paste that in, and then there is our root flag, and we can paste that in. Awesome, and that is Ignite. So sorry about the confusion. I ended up just getting a little bit lost looking around the directory. Totally just missed exactly where the flag was. So leave a like if you've ever done that. Sometimes we just miss the simple things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching all the way through. This was a great CTF to sort of continue that web hacking. Definitely enjoy enumerating and trying to figure out how to get into these web apps. So feel free to do all that YouTube stuff. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you'd like. Before I leave you, I just want to let you know that something's coming up in the month of March, so definitely hit that subscribe button as there is a bit of a something coming. And up on the screen, you are going to see a link to the last room I did investigating a Windows machine, which was a nice blue team forensics room. So definitely go check that out, and I will see you in the next one. All right, see you later.